Hi, if you recognize my voice, yes, I am in fact alive, and you should probably watch this video in its entirety. And if you don't know who I am, you should still probably keep watching. This video is going to serve as an apology, a permanent statement, and something to fall back on if another July 2024 situation ever comes up. And as you watch, you'll probably realize why I decided to title this My Response To. I'll be putting chapters on this video if you really don't care to hear me yapping and just want to get the gist, or if you already know what I'm going to be talking about. My name is GreyLenox, also known as Alley Cat, Z Kitten, Kitty Cat, Evans Games, The Crafty Cat, whatever. I used to upload pretty much whatever came to mind at the time because I never really envisioned who or what I wanted to be as a YouTuber. I went from Geometry Dash to Roblox to Minecraft, then back to Roblox and more Geometry Dash, and eventually I just stopped posting entirely. I used to be in a Discord community known as Luciancraft. I was a semi-respected member, on a good day, but I was known for some things that I want to finally come out about and genuinely apologize for. As you probably already know, I was annoying. Really annoying. I used the N-word multiple times a day for no reason whatsoever, and it was never a word I used for derogatory purposes, and I know that's not exactly a great argument, but just bear with me. At the time, it was just another word in my vocabulary that I'd pull out whenever I felt like it, I guess. But over the past 2 years, I'd wager, I've consistently worked on getting it out of my vocabulary, and for quite a while now, I haven't used it at all, and I've stopped using not just the N-word, but most slurs that I can't personally reclaim in general. As, I realize that there's no point in using them, it's just really unnecessary. Another thing about Luciancraft that I wanted to bring up in this video was my unwarranted and unneeded hatred towards certain members. I'm not going to name drop because, I don't really want to start anything, but I was an asshole to multiple people in Luciancraft just because I felt like it at the time. I was a part of Luciancraft for many years, and the only person I can blame for falling out is me. I consistently pushed everyone away, I lied to them, I manipulated them. Eventually it got so bad that I was permanently removed a few years ago, and I've been hated by every member from then on. A few more people I want to apologize to are Alex, or Steph, I'm not sure what they go by now, IQE, and Ivy. First off, IQE. I am incredibly sorry for what I said about you back when we first broke up. It was purely out of spite, and rather than stopping while I was ahead, I continued to double down on every claim that I made. I like to think that I didn't ruin any public perception of you, but I'm not really so sure that's correct. I really do apologize for being so angry with you over something that was mostly born out of paranoia. Secondly, Alex, or Steph. I apologize for cutting you off after our breakup, and I should have talked to you about everything rather than bottling all of my emotions and staying silent. And lastly, Ivy. Arguably the most regret I've ever felt after losing a friend. I really wish I would have just had the courage to discuss with you rather than act on my swirling emotions. And while I do struggle with emotional dysregulation, that's no way an excuse for my behavior towards you, and I really do apologize for that. For the next part of this video, I'm going to keep it a little bit short as I really don't need to drag this on any longer than it needs to be. I have had several instances where I would post what is known as an SH poll on Twitter, which I will not go into if you're innocent enough to not know what that is. But I will admit a gross amount of them were for attention. And while I definitely had my fair share of genuine mental breaks and SH threats, most of them were completely fabricated. I had assumed that the best way to garner any sort of love or support was to fake something that millions of people struggle with every day. And it is really disrespectful to those who don't receive the help that they do need. And for my final apology of this video, I'm just gonna say it, I'm sorry for being a really shitty person. To not just random people that I would meet once online, but to people I considered my best friends. If you still talk to me today and you're watching this video, I'm honestly really glad you stuck around, but I am so sorry for everything that I put you through. With the SH threats and the mental breakdowns and the lying, I know it must have been so draining to deal with my bullshit every day. And I just want to state, I'm speaking to the viewer now, to you watching this, that if you receive any kind of cry for help, please do not treat it as a boy who cried wolf situation. No matter who you are, you never really know what someone else is handling in their life. Because, one day it could be fake or not as big a deal as they make it out to be, but the next could be really serious and a genuine need for support. And I applaud everyone who has saved or is currently saving people's lives in DMs or in servers or wherever you may communicate. You're doing God's work. Now, I'm sure most of you know what the incident is, and if you don't, I'm sure you'll find out eventually anyway, but for this video, I don't really want to get into it. If you are struggling with urges, and they're impacting your life so much that it worsens daily routines, such as what I experienced 6 years ago, please seek professional support and get yourself someone to talk to. And it doesn't have to be all at once. Bit by bit, you can get rid of the urges. And while this can apply to anything you can relate to if need be, like a bad habit or something like that, I'm mainly referring to severe issues that make it difficult to lead a normal life. I truly believe that if someone is engaging in these urges, no matter the reason, no matter the subject, if they can admit to themselves that what they're feeling or acting on is wrong, that the urges are not normal, sometimes even illegal, they should be offered and given professional help, not shunned or disregarded as human. As for me, for nearly 6 years, I've constantly tried my best to change, to become a better person, and while I may not be perfect, I'm certainly not the same as just a few short years ago, that's for sure. I no longer have these urges, I no longer act on them, I do not think of them in day-to-day life, nor have I ever relapsed. If you're watching this and you understand exactly what I'm talking about, think about this. If I can make all of that change all by myself, you can do even better with professional help. As long as you have the right mindset, you can cut this evil side of yourself completely out of your life. And you don't have to agree with everything I just said. I understand that I'm not going to change everyone's mind, and it's okay if you still don't respect me. But I hope that you can at least see me in a new light, and thank you for making it to this point. If you're an old friend of mine watching this and you wish to contact me again, my Twitter and Instagram links are in the description, as well as my Discord user. I'm open to answering any questions that you may have. I was originally going to upload this a lot further into the year, but I'm going to see swans live for the first time, and I really want to post about it, specifically on my Instagram. So, yeah, you're getting it now. If you were wondering if I'm still transgender, I genuinely don't know, and I probably won't for a while, so for now, I'm going by any and all pronouns, and you can refer to me as Grey. As for the future of this channel, it's in a bit of a strange place. I kind of want to return to Geometry Dash just so I can beat a few levels that are kind of important to me. But I'm also considering trying to start, that long-form review / analysis / pyrocynical carbon copy content again. But for all I know, this could be the only video on this channel for the rest of the time. But whatever happens, I appreciate all of you, no matter what you think of me. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you again soon.